Welcome back everyone. So last time I decided to leave the trash ruins because there was some pretty difficult fight and I think I'm not ready for that. So instead I'm going to go around and try to find a new quest and hopefully gain a bit more experience through this. There was a tiefling I talked to earlier, I mean at least 3 videos ago. I hope I can find her again. No, it's just Pharod. Not the right moment. I think she was over here, but maybe she only appears during the day. I can't find her again, apparently. Come over here. Oh, okay. No, I saw something about the teeth I had, ingress teeth. I think the nameless one needs to use them and not Morte.
Hey, come on.
So maybe wrong item type. Oh no, it's probably in the first version.
Hey.
Yeah. So in the enhanced version,
I'm gone.
Morte can use it directly. I've been given some advice from other players. And okay, so I can't find her again. More guys to kill. Or maybe if I rest, she will appear.
I'm gone.
Okay, so what's this? Shalandra skip?
I'm gone.
Okay, I'm gonna go rest. I think that's the right place. Yep, the open tomb. Right.
Done.
I will make a new save. Well. No, I don't want to overwrite it. Okay, right.
I'm gone.
A huge monument is no name or plaque identifying what it is honoring. I think she disappeared now. I was certain I saw her there. Oh. Oh well, she's gone now. bad. Maybe she's in Northwestern, I don't remember.
All right.
But that's okay. So, where do I go now? I could try the gathering dust again. Don't think I've talked to this dustman. You see a somber, pale-faced dust woman in black robes. She is staring into the distance and doesn't appear to notice you. Greetings. Turn slowly to face you. Yes? I had some questions. You fold her arm into her robes and wait. Okay. She has nothing interesting to tell me.
Done.
Don't be woke her. Why not? This female corpse is dressed in a heavy burlap shirt covered with food and wine stains. Her lips have been stitched close and her arms and legs are wrapped in several layers of bandages. The bandages seems to have been soaked in preservatives to keep the corpse fresh. As a result, the corpse's rotting odor has been replaced with an equally repulsive vinegar smell. Doing anything later? No, thank you. It was great talking to you. Farewell. As you turn away, you notice Morty staring at you. Eh? What is it? Did you see the way the cadaver's beauty was staring at me? Morty's teeth shatter, as if in anticipation. She was looking for some lucky cat to throw out of that coffin. What? That blank eye beyond the grave stare? What? Are you blind? She was scouting me out. It was shameless the way she wanted me. I think you're imagining things. She's a zombie, a corpse, a dead person. You probably didn't even register to her senses. Yeah, whatever. When you've been dead as long as I have, you know the signals. They may be too subtle for you to pick up on, but that's why I'll be spending my nights with some malicious, recently dead shit. Or are you standing around going, huh? What's going on? Where's my memories? Whatever, Morty. Let's go. Oh, what a jerk. Okay. As you approach, the elderly woman turns and stares at you. La, look who's come a-calling on Seer today. Death's dearest son. She looks you up and down, then shakes her head in disbelief. My evil power and this mother. Boy, what crypt did you crawl out of? Oh, probably that. Well, the crypt was losing its charm, so now I'm looking around for the right place to die. Know of anything where? She barks a laugh that rattles your ears. Ha! Not here, unless you want to die of boredom. What's wrong with here? Shh! Someone pinch your senses and your sight, boy. She waves her hand around the bar. Look around. What do your eyes tell you? A bunch of fun-loving dustmen, drinking happily and dancing merrily, celebrating life to its fullest. You've got a clever tongue there, boy. Perhaps your tongue is cleverer than you are. Seer squints at you, then snorts. That explains the scars. But doesn't explain why Dustman is standing here ridiculing of a dustman. Care to answer that one? Are you a dustman? A dustman? I suppose. Seer sniffs. Shh! I've seen past through the hourglass while wearing these robes. This body's almost ready to pay the fairman. She chuckles, but there's not much mirth in it. Are you afraid of dying? Of course I am, boy. Who isn't? She frowns and glances around. Except Dustmen. Not afraid because they've been swallowing so much of their own bad droppings over the decades. They're blinding themselves to thinking that death is some kind of release. So, what sparked this crisis of fate? He shrugs. Life, I suppose. She frowns. Never you mind. I won't bore you with the niggling details. I'd like to know, actually. Oh, would you? She looks at you skeptically. How would you take me for, boy? Let her down gently. Not too old. She snorts. Well, you're wrong. I'm really old. Now, I spent most of my long years teaching Dustmen. I've seen many Dustmen whelps grow within an order, taught them the way of the faction, kept the faith, preached the tenets of the faction. She frowns. And so on and so on. No questions, no doubt. His life was merely an antechamber that led to the true death. What happened? Well, half month back I went sick with a fever, she sighed. I thought it was the end. It rattled my cage. How? Her face becomes stern. There's something about having your faction members circle around your deathbed like a pack of pale-faced ghouls, nodding and agreeing with you that your suffering and dying is all for the best. Oh, she is so fortunate. She shall soon be relieved of the burden of life. Burden of life? That's when it struck me. That there's something... A queer expression comes of her feature. Adult about not appreciating your life. The Dustman keeps saying that life is misery and suffering. Is it? That we should be happy to pass on into oblivion? Should we? Shakes her head. Questions, and precious few answers. It doesn't sound like you believe in Dustman philosophy anymore. I suppose I've got a swarm of doubts buzzing my skull. She rubs the temples. Hard to get them all to be quiet sometimes. They need to be fed some answers, and I haven't got them all worked out yet. What will you do? To be square, boy, I don't know. Thea sighs. That's the problem with doubt. I can't even trust that what I'm feeling is true, or if I'm scared of death only because of my brush with a fever, or even what I should do. Is this a passing thing? I don't know. Sarah, if you had truly believed in Dustman philosophy, then your brush with a fever could not have left you with such doubt. Sarah stares at you, but not slowly. Maybe so. She frowns, her face wrinkling up in consultation. I'll have to chew it over some more. You should. It's no small matter. No. Enough of me ratting on about my woes. Thea stares at your scars. You look like you've shared a few handshakes with death yourself. Doesn't that change your view somewhat? Doesn't make you appreciate life a bit more? Well, my condition is unique. I woke up in a mortuary. I think they mistook me for a corpse and were prepared to bury me. The strange thing is, I think I actually had died and got better. Thea blinks. You're rattling my coffin. Not really. Strange how the wears are plain, and I've seen too much to throw any tale after the wash. He studied your face. If it's true, why does this happen? All I know is I woke up in a mortuary with no memory and covered with enough wounds to kill me 3 times over. Now, don't be saying that too loud. She glances around. Most peculiar. Never heard of anything like that. Shame about the memories. Do you have any idea what this happened? Nay, not one. Never knew anyone who death wouldn't take. Until now. Well, perhaps I could ask you some questions. Questions, eh? Well, you can ask. Thea looks at you with a steely eye and smiles. Quick, caller. I wanted to ask you about some of the Dustmen in particular. No harm in it. Who's on your mind? One of the embalmers in the mortuary, Avine. Do you know her? Who? A strange young woman. Poor eyesight, near death, talents for hands. Thea shakes her head. Maybe she's a new initiate. I've never heard of her. Of a Dustman. Actually, I met a scribe named Dahl at the mortuary. Do you know him? Shh! Dahl? He was my instructor in the philosophical arts during my early training at the mortuary, and a crusty fool to boot. He's ill, so my eyes tell me. I bet he'll even bore death with his presence. Is he dying? Shh! Sicker than a spotted dog he is. Not much stamped glass in the hourglass for him. Okay. Can you tell me about... is the guy who asked me to investigate Pharod and tell him how he comes across so many corpses? Tell me about them, Rick. The stands face all full. I taught him, you know, and I used to hold the man in high regard. Then I woke up. There's a crusty old ghoul that sits here in his off hours to make sure the youngest Dustmen have a symbol of authority here in his bar. Old vulture. Okay. Mortai, I don't remember who this is. Tell me about Mortai. Mortai? I thought you were going to ask about the Dustman. She spits. There's no Dustman who's less the Dustman than that jinx-smacking, bone-box, ratting lackwit. What do you mean? Mortai is so anxious to impress his betters by getting the most dead contract signed that I wondered if he'd ever be a Dustman. I don't understand. He's eager to get contract signed, boy. He's concerned about his reputation. He's thinking of his career in the Dustman. That alone says it all. I still don't understand. It said that passion kills, Theo snorts. Shh. For Dustmen, it's the opposite. Passions keeps you alive. And if you can't strip yourself of passions, whether in goodness, greed, or ambition, then you're doomed to never truly die, because life will always hold a piece of you. No more questions. Maybe... Have you seen a journal recently? I'm missing mine. What does it look like? No idea. I don't know what it looks like. How do you expect to find it? Beginning to wonder that myself. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Oh, right. Is there anything else I can talk to? Mortai. Okay, who is here? Noroch? I can't remember. Can't pronounce it. The zombie bodyguard of Emmerich. Dustman. Okay. So I can talk to Mortai, perhaps? Oh yeah, I remember him. No, I don't want to sign the contract. Noroch. You see his pedal-thin Dustman in dirty black robes. His stiff black hair springs forth from his skull like a crown of spikes, and his leopard-white skin is drawn sharply across his skull. He is frowning to his drink and mumbling to himself. Greetings. The Dustman looks up, blinks once, then looks you up and down, studying you. As he studies you, he takes one of his spiked locks and points at himself with it. Noroch, Initiate, Dustman, God. You look troubled, Noroch. Noroch touches his face and traces the shape of his frown with his finger. Troubled, yes. What's wrong? The Dustman looks you up and down. Many troubles have I. Help can you. Mausoleum is awake, the dead woke, the dead disturbed, the Dustman disturbed. Find out what disturbs the undead, and copper coins will I pay. Very well. Where is this mausoleum?
Updated my journal.
Noroch not. Mausoleum by Dustman Memorial. Go north and west from Black Monument. Go to Arch and a semicircle over your heart with his finger to snake. Wiggles the index finger on his right hand. To the mausoleum, go you will. Okay, I gotta note this down. By Dustman Memorial. I think I know where it is on the map. Oh, wait. Look into it then. Farewell. Okay, so I have a quest. There's someone else I could talk to. No. Ah! Awaiting death. Say the skeptic. Skeptic, yes. Mortai. That ends with me. Old copper eyes. Ah yeah, there's two more people I can talk to. Before you is a tall, silent figure. He could easily pass for a statue, although the deep furrows in the face and brow makes you wonder if the sculptor was a little too eager in defining the face with a chisel. He looks well over 50 years old, but exactly how much over 50 is hard to tell. As he slowly turns to look at you, you catch the dull sheen of copper in his eyes. Greetings. Old Copper Eye stares at you. His eyes are difficult to make out past the black wall of his eye sockets, but they look to have a coppery sheen about them. I have some questions. Never mind. Okay. I don't want to sign the contract. Awaiting death. Before you is a young dustman with stubble on his chin and dark circles beneath his eyes. He is staring at the wall with somber expression. Greetings. The dustman doesn't look up. He stares straight ahead, as if he is saying something several leagues beyond the wall of the bar. Can I ask you some questions? The dustman doesn't respond. He keeps staring to the distance. Alrighty then, Morty hisses at you. Let's go, Chief. This dusty must as well be fertilizer. Fair enough. Let's get out of here. As you turn to leave, the dustman suddenly speaks. His voice barely a murmur. You have to strain your head to hear the words. You think he said something about wanting to die. What did you say? The boy's expression does not flicker. Do you want to die? Oh, that was the truth. I really don't know. Do you want to die? Yes. Why do you want to die? This existence is a mockery of life. I do not wish to continue the charade any longer. His face wrinkles in disgust. Why would anyone wish to remain in this foul city, in the center of a multiverse that feeds on pain and hatred? Death is silent, comforting. That's a bleak outlook. There is more to life than pain and hatred. This is living. He bares his teeth, and his hands clench. This existence is a mockery of life. I do not wish to continue the charade any longer. Death is silent, comforting. Maybe after the first death. Dustman blinks, then sneers. The first death? What? Were you resurrected? I don't know. I've yet to see what lies beyond death and remember it. If I die again, perhaps then I could speak of it. The dustman blinks and sneers. You lie. No man can die more than once, not without being resurrected by mighty magics. Resurrected? Resurrected, brought back to life. The magic required is indeed powerful. Who would be capable of such power? A powerful sorcerer or priest, or one of the powers, but not anyone I know. He frowns. And I don't believe you know of anyone that sort either. If I ever die and remember, I will return and speak of it to you. Then you may gauge whatever I lie or not. Farewell. We'll probably die at some point. If I understand correctly, when you die, it's not a game over. You just go back to the mortuary or get resurrected somehow, and after that, you're keeping some of your memories, I suppose.
Done.
I know very little about this game.
I'm gone.
So okay, what I need to do now. Let's find a spell ruby. Oh yeah. Queen's Curse of Stench. He said he was cursed by some fat, balding man who favors dressing the orange. Cursed Peter probably lives in one of the upper wards where Wickwind used to live. Okay. Awards? What does it mean by that? A weak wind, I think is in Rock Picker Square. Balding man dressed in orange. Okay, so what I want to do now is look into the matter of the Mausoleum Walking Dead. The Mausoleum entrance was north, okay. I should go to the archway there, make a semicircle over my heart with the right index finger. Okay. Circle. Right indexed. Okay, and this one, Emma Race. It describes an attractive young woman living somewhere in their hive. That she was fair-skinned with black hair and always wore blue. Oh yeah, I noted that down. Okay, and what about weak wind? Yeah, I didn't note that. Okay. So, Mausoleum. The spectral figure materializes from the gloom of the passageway ahead and quickly moves to block your path. It flows before you, its once human feature twisted in a mask of rage. Defilers, leave this place at once! Greetings. Leave now! Its booming voice echoes down the hall. This place is forbidden to the living. Leave while you still can. I have some questions first. Seek your answers elsewhere. This place is a sanctuary for the dead. I shall not permit their slumber to be disturbed by the intrusion of yet another insolent mortal. Another? Has someone else been here? If you must know, yes, there is another intruder who even now continues to violate the sanctity of his hallowed halls. The anger in the spirit's voice fed. It seems someone saddened by the admission. The souls of my brothers and sisters cried out for peace. Who is this other intruder? He's an evil coward who wields great power over the dead. He seeks something within these halls. What it might be, what his purpose is in seeking it, I cannot say. Why don't you drive this intruder away? I cannot. The coward has sealed himself within the inner chamber of the mausoleum. He has erected powerful walls that bar my entrance into the chamber. It is from there that he calls upon his dark arts to awaken my brethren and bend them to his evil will. Perhaps I may be of assistance to you. The spirits remain silent for several long moments. You can almost feel the weight of his lifeless gaze upon you. Yes, he might prevail where I failed. If you will pledge to rid me of his black god, I shall grant you passage. What say you? I do it.
Updated my journal.
So be it. The spirit slowly begins to fade, until only the echoing of his disembodied voice remains. But take heed, tread lightly in these halls, lest you join the others in the town of West. Okay. Okay, the special save.
I'm gone.
So yeah, just to check, in dialog window is exactly within the inner chamber of the mausoleum. Inner chamber. Okay, I will explore everything anyway, but I don't do that enough. Uh-oh. Of course, they're traps. I don't know how to deal with those. Hmm. How can I do that? Uh-oh.
What's up? Sure, why not?
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Done. Die. Die.
Damn it.
Okay, we selected the right one. Yeah.
Done.
Maybe I should keep those. Bandages. Clutch on.
Did you see that? Damn it.
Uh-oh. Getting a lot of damage.
All right.
Okay, probably have to go around. Yeah, it goes. That must be the inner chamber. But it's not a bad idea to look around.
I hear your path is mine.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of skeletons.
Yeah?
Done.
I will hear you.
Huh? Sure, why not?
I'm just following. The Karak sings true.
I'm gone.
Hot charm. Okay. Plus 10 resistance to slashing attacks, 20 resistant piercing attacks. More powerful than the blood and clot charms, and heals a number of wounds instantly, even serious or critical injuries. Okay. Pretty good. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell is that?
Balance in all things.
Okay.
In the Man's name.
Okay. What's good is done.
It is I.
All right.
Quickly, please.
The Karak sings true.
Yay! Alright.
I'm gone.
Okay, so where is that? In the chamber. Oh, okay, so that's not the right way. There must be rooms to explore over here. Yikes.
I'm gone.
Oh.
Die.
Now we need a better weapon.
I'm gone.
Oh, where does this lead? I think. Okay, I want to see what happens if I go there. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. It's a kind of shortcut.
I'm hurt.
Yep, you are.
All right.
What's the word, Chief?
All right.
Right, I need some more. Oh, I don't have a lot of cloud charms. Bummer. Maybe if I use the crescent hatchet. Yeah, keep those. Where's the Dustmen robe? Usable only in the mortuary. Okay. I probably don't need that anymore.
I'm gone.
Okay, I keep healing myself anyway. Okay, need to be careful with those. Oh, come on. I have no idea where they come from. I can't even look for traps. I don't think so, at least. Special ability. I have no special abilities.
Endure.
What's
In
up?
enduring, grow strong.
Litany of curses. Morty can draw upon his repertoire of insults to tempt an opponent to lowering his guard and attacking. Target suffer penalty to hit and damage when enraged. Okay. Spell can target undead creatures. Too bad.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So do I need to wait so I can see the spell, the traps?
Done.
Yeah.
Die.
Damn it.
I'm hurt. All right.
I feel like the bandages and stuff are wasted on the nameless one. Because he heals himself slowly, but... Oh, okay.
I hear your words.
Huh? Good as done.
All right.
Damn it.
Thanks. Oh, ouch. Ouch.
I shall serve.
that?
Well,
Okay. Button, quick save. Okay. The last one. Don't. I think this is the last one. Okay. So. There's
I'm gone.
a dangerous enemy over here. Perhaps I need to go all around. We can find more healing items or something. Oh. Okay, what is this? Ah, there it is. Oh no, 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 no. At least I can flee.
did you see that? Damn it. Did you see that?
Done.
Did you see that?
Tanja's Valley.
Damn it.
Tanja's Valley.
All right.
Oh, what's that? Ah, there it is. Okay. I think it's strange, but I think the iron fists are working a bit better.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Oh yeah, he has a clutch on. So we get the clutch charm here, bandages. Bandages. And one more thing. Okay, I think we're ready.
Done.
And
I hear your words.
yeah, you already used that. Submerge the wheel. And go orbs of protective energy. Okay.
All right.
I shall serve.
What's up?
Done.
Tanja's Valley.
Yay. 175. Cool. Didn't lead you anywhere, but okay. So I've done everything. And just need to go to towards the inner chamber. And how to play. Quick loot. Oh, interesting. But I'd rather choose which items I can hold on to. Okay. see a mid-sized man in long robes of deep black. His hair is neatly coiffed and his impeccably trimmed goatee complements his handsome features. Noticing your arrival, he puts down the book he was writing in and strides confidently over to you, smiling. Impressive, I must admit. I never thought you would make it this far. I'm glad to have disappointed you. Are you the one responsible for all the Walking Dead? Who I am is of no consequence to you. What I want is a question that should concern you most. As he speaks, he looks you up and down, as if somehow fascinated by you. Very well. What do you want? He takes a step back and cocks an eyebrow. I want your blood. Is that some kind of threat? The man starts to answer, but stops himself abruptly. An evil smile spreads across his face, and he begins to laugh. Yes, I suppose it is. He continues to laugh even harder at his own private joke. You notice that his hands have begun to move at his sides. Slowly, they flit back and forth, tracing intricate patterns in the air. Oh, no.
Balance in
No,
all things.
Threatened when shadow.
Yeah. Damn it. Did you see that? Huh?
Oh, shit.
What?
It is I.
What's up? Sure, why not?
Endure. In enduring
word,
grow
Chief?
strong.
Good as done.
Can't go wrong. Oh, wait. What if I try to insult him?
No, I gotta slam my eyeballs against you one more second. I can puke.
Wait!
I hear your words.
What's up?
Yay!
I will your path is mine.
Okay, you feel better?
Done.
Oh shit, no.
Balance in all things.
Okay. Good charm. Okay.
All right.
It is I shall serve.
Oh,
Yeah,
better.
good as done.
I'm gone.
Bracelet. Oh, I need to have it identified. Right. So, daggers and ice can be conjured that not only strike the intended target, but can spread cold as ice in water. The spell fires a magical ice dagger as the target. Cast on a successfully hit with his normal missile attack roll. A successful hit goes 2 to 8 points of damage per dagger. Okay, so it's a bit long, I'm not reading all of that, but apparently I can't use it. So, can you use it? Yeah! Quick item. A bracelet. Looks to be made of silver and has a semi-precious gem mounted on top of it. No, I can't identify it. I'm useless for now. So let's see. No? Okay. No. I need a scroll of identify.
All right.
Oh, another skull. Generic human skull. It is not as talkative as Morte, but perhaps that's just as well. Well, I like Morte. Okay. Southern Diary, a dagger that I need to identify too.
Endure, I shall serve.
Done.
Okay. Stratton's Diary. This leather-bound tome is cracked and worn with age. Some sort of crest has been burned into the cover. You can make out a series of interlocking triangles centered about the initials SR. The writing upon its pages had faded considerably, but the last few entries seem to have been penned recently. Day 2 of the 127th year of the factual Askar's reign. At last I have found it. The missing page of the Aptarch grimoire is now in my possession. As I had guessed, the page detailed the necessary components for the casting of the final transformation spell. I have all but one of the components. A drop of an immortal's blood is all that stands between me and the eternal power of Lichdom. But where can I find such a rarity? Perhaps I should seek the answer through divination. Day 14 of the 127 years of Factal's Ashkar's reign. After days of texting divination spells, I finally have my answers. The divination revealed the location of the immortal to be somewhere within the ancient mausoleum located in the hive section of Sigil. I must make haste. I must find this creature and draw its blood before it moves on. Day 15. I have arrived at the mausoleum. Immediately I was set upon by a shade that guards the remains of those interred within this place. I managed to elude the spirit and found my way into what appears to have been some sort of inner sanctum. Protected by some minor wards to prevent any further interruptions by that supernatural twit, I have set about raising some of the locals to conduct a search for the immortal. If the divination was accurate and the immortal is here, then likely it is interred within one of the many crypts that line these halls. It is only a matter of time now. Day 17. I am not alone. Someone has entered the mausoleum and is interfering with my servants. Could this be the one I seek? The divination revealed only that I would find the immortal here. Could it be that my presence in this place has prompted that which I seek to seek me out? What a delightful twist. I shall have to... The ink of the last screen still wet. Oh, no. Okay, so nothing else it seems.
Done.
I didn't think I would make it. As you step into the corridor, the guardian spirit materializes before you. His ghostly countenance regards you benevolently. I thank you. You have done me great service. The spirits of my charges sleep quietly once again. Go in peace, friend. Their patience fades away, leaving you alone in the deserted halls of the mausoleum.
Updated my journal. All right.
Oh yeah, 2000. Okay. As when the intruding necromancer in the Guardian Spirit spoke of, with his power broken, the dead no longer walk the halls of the mausoleum. Norach will be pleased. Okay, I'll go back to see Norach. Still hoping to find the tiefling lady again. I'm not sure. Okay. You see Norach. He is pulling at one of his spikes of hair and using it to scratch a spot on his face. You can't help but think it'd look a lot better with dreadlocks. I found out what was going in the mausoleum. The dead sleep again.
Updated my journal.
Norach's line voice smooths out as you speak. Thanks, give I. He reaches into his robes and draws forth a small bag, which he hands to you. Copper coin, twice 100. Thanks. Glad I could help. Farewell. Okay.
Done. Done.
Okay, mission accomplished. So, now what I want to see is if I can make, if I can identify some of my brand new items. I was sure she was there. You annoy me. Perhaps I insulted her and
See
she
that?
got upset,
All right.
which is perfectly understandable.
All right.
Box? Ah. Hello. The scout figure is hunched by the mortuary gate. His face is obscured by the shadows of his hood. What little he can see is his chin, which is covered with stubble and what appears to be a foul green purple rash. The rash seems heaviest around his neck, fading as it crawls up to its chin. Greetings. The figure doesn't budge. There is a moment of silence, then he responds in a high-pitched voice that sounds more suited to a girl of 10 years than a man. Hi? Who are you? Box am I? Hi! Box? Mother and father named me. Wished a box on firstborn. A curse given. Came true did. Hi! Against your eyes that drawn to the purplish green rash covering Box's chin and neck. Oh, I had some more questions for you. Huh? What are you doing? Wait for Deathers, do I? Hi! Deathers? Courses? Why? Find the Deader. Take him to the gates. Get some drinks. Then again I wait. Hi! Is the front gate the only way inside the mortuary? Hi! Only Ditto or Dustmen go in gate, they do. You want Baxman to Deader again? No, I had some other questions. Sorry to disturb you. Okay. Right. I've talked to this guy again, I think. Nothing. Can I go inside? Quentin. And Siftai. Oh. Hello. The man before you looks to be middle of height and years. He is stout with a thick, bullish neck, and his shoulders are hunched, as if a great weight was pressing upon them. He wears an impatient look as he stares at the black monolith in front of him. Greetings. The man throws you a glance. There's room, Keller. No need to ask my leave to stand here. Actually, I wanted to know what this monolith was. It's a tombstone for the plains, he scoffed. Graveyards of names are scratched on that rock. Can only hope my name's on the one that split the stone in twain. He points at the base of the monolith. Quentin, right there. Hammered it just hard enough to send the damn thing crashing down. Tombstone for the plains. Aye, Quentin smiled ruefully. A dusty scratched the name of the dead on this monument here. He gestures around him. And on the walls of his place, not enough space by my reckoning. But no matter, they do it best. Can barely read half the names. What are you doing here? Reading the new arrivals. Try and find a new one every day. Try and remember if I knew him. Nothing more. The Dustman records the name of all that have died on this monument. Aye, they scratch him on this rock, and scratch him on the walls in this place too. Quentin scoffs. I don't know where they take the trouble to take accounting of the dead. Dusties have more care for the living. The living? Aye, you know about the Dustmen mourners that come to this place. They aren't mourning the dead, see? They're mourning the living. You can barely get a word in them edgewise without them asking to mourn some poor living bug for ye. Why do they mourn the living? You got me there, Keller. He shrugs. I want to put the question to them. Seems to me the dead are twice worth pity of any poor soul living in the spit. Not at the monument. Every name on there is blessed in my book, it is. Ever know anybody who came back after the name was put on there? You mean come back from death? Quentin shakes his head. Not one, Keller. Everything that lives dies, and that's the way of things. He shrugs. Still, considering the plane's gone forever and all, I suppose anything's possible. I suppose so. Say, I had other questions for you. No, I've been asking, Keller. Yeah, I answered everything. Opposite monument
All right.
names chiseled on it. Death of names and Seftai. This woman's face looks broken, and she's covered in scars. They look like bite marks and fingernail cuts. She's cradling the shreds of several rags in her hands and is staring emptily at the wall of the monument, at the names there. Greetings. Get you back! The woman's teeth peel back, displaying a row of black canines. What you want, a Seftai? What's the matter? What's wrong? Those ghosts, chaos men wrecked my cart, attacked me, and killed 3 of my sisters who tried to stop them. Not sisters anymore. Now there's nothing but names on this memorial wall. Chaos men? Chaos men. A faction, they say. What they are is another little bunch that runs wild through the hives and does whatever they please. I never did no harm to them. Then they lurk in like dogs and tear apart anything within their reach. Who are these chaos men who attacked you? I have a gang. A bunch of adult sods that call themselves the staff dog barkings and such balmy nonsense. You know, I wouldn't mind pinning some men in the dead book for some coin. You got a copper? We'll talk terms. Copper in your purse if you pen 3 of those murdering sods in the dead book. Jig? I see to it they're put in the dead book. Can you tell me where they may be found? Okay. Go out to Southgate, Pyrod from there. Then walk around the block until you come to a place where men run in circles, howling at the sick sky. They're the staff dog, they are. Oh, I know who they are. Okay, Southgate. I think they're around the smoldering corpse. Yeah, I've been to that block. It's the one with all the harlots and drunks out of here. I'll go there and return shortly.
Updated my journal.
Right. Death of names. You see a dustman with a crooked smile frozen on his face. Despite the smile, his eyes are dull as stones. His right arm is shorter than the left, and he keeps it tucked to his side, as if cradling a small child. Greetings. Dustman's eyes slide over you. Name. The way he speaks a word, it sounds like a tolling of a bell. I don't know. No name. Can't help you. Dustman speaks in a curious sing-song voice. Need to give a name if you want to see where it's died. What?
Updated my journal.
Given a name when you're born, give it back when you need it no more. Death of names. His eye swims across the monoliths when the walls of the area. Buried many names here. Death of name has. Tell me a name. I'll show its grave. Okay, give it a name when you're born, give it back when you need it no more. Okay. The name will show its grave. I don't know. Try Arden. He shakes his head. Not dead yet, this name is. Not buried there. No time. You're well. Sorry to disturb you. Okay.
All right.
So I keep looking around. So I just don't need to go there anymore. And there's the same thing I don't need anymore. The post. What's that? His filthy-looking corpse is in sad shape. His shoulders are slumped, and one of his legs is broken, causing him to lean on one side. Stains cover it from head to toe. Judging from the smell and the texture, the stains run from rotten fruit to mud and birds dropping. To add to the indignity, graffiti has been carved into his body, and several notices have been nailed into his chest, back and head. Examine the graffiti and notices. A number of the leaflets have been ruined by rain, but some of them are still legible. One tacked in his back is from something called the Office of Vermin Disease Control. The one on his forehead looks like a bill of fare for a restaurant. One of his chest looked like an official notice. Another appeared to be some sort of want ad. Official notice. Public notice. By the order of the Judiciary Council and in accordance with the Citizenry of Sigil, let it be known thus defacing registered servant of the Dustmen, either by graffiti, malicious attack, or by posting notice, will constitute felonious assault, and the perpetrator will be answerable for the vandalism of said servant, by order of the whole speakers. Well, registered servant of the Dustmen. Okay. Examine the other notices. Want ad. Wanted, able-bodied person willing to investigate a matter of the utmost importance to the Dustman cause. Will offer suitable compensation. Okay, I know about that. Bill of fare. Someone has spotted in the bill of fare at the Gathering Dust Bar, but the bill of fare cannot be read, as the words Smoldering Corpse Bar have been scrawled in charcoal over the bill. Modern Corpse Bar. Zombie immediately jerks his left arm upwards and points far to the southeast. A moment later, the arms roll back to his side with a thump. Reminds me of the jobber once had. He seems embarrassed. Well, I mean, without the arms. I wonder if this would work with the other notice. Official notice. Oh no, doesn't work. Office of Vermin Disease Control. To those hive citizens wishing gainful employ with the most honorable and generous sigil government, inquire forthwith at the Office of Vermin Disease Control to help stem plague of brain rats. Bounties paid. Yeah, I know about that. Okay. Examine the graffiti. The graffiti runs from obscenities about the Dustmen to slogans glorifying what appears to be local gangs. One piece of graffiti catches your eye. Someone has carved the name Pharod on the corpse's left arm and slashed an X across it. Pharod.
Updated my journal.
The zombie immediately jerks his left arm upwards and points far to the west and downwards. A moment later, the arms roll back to his side with a thump. Okay. At least I got some experience. Well, I know where it's supposed to be, but Pharod. Went far to west and downwards. Okay. Thanks. Right. Far to the west. Alley of dangerous angles. Oh yeah, went there and I got attacked. Okay. Well, she used to be there. Now I can't find her anymore. What a shame. Okay, I will try going to other houses. This is my resting place. The wife of Angyar. This woman looks to be in the middle years, and her hair has streaks of grey running through it. Lines of worry crisscross her face. As he shears you, he seems torn between asking you to leave and calling for the man at the table. Greetings.
You best leave, before I call me husband. You wouldn't take kindly to you having bought your way into a home.
If you were going to call him, you would have done so already. I have some questions for you. Glances toward her husband, worry in her eyes.
I'm not the time, stranger. Don't be troubling me with such things.
Excuse me, are you all right?
Me?
You seem surprised.
Oh, I.
She lowers her voice.
You'd best leave. My husband has not been himself of late. You'd best not provoke him with their presence.
What's wrong with him?
He's been out of sorts of late. A touch of the cough, maybe.
He gives an unconvincing half shrug. If you tell me what's wrong, I may be able to help.
I think he's done something he regrets.
The worried expression melts into despair.
I think he signed one of the death contracts. I cannot imagine what possessed him to do such foolish things.
Death contracts?
The dead, the Dustmen, have contracts that give them the right to someone's body after they die.
What do the Dustmen do with the body after death?
Animate it with black magics, turn it into one of the walking dead, make it work it still.
She looks at her husband helplessly.
Till it rots away.
Why did your husband sign such a thing?
He may have been goat-eager to bring home some more drink than custom. He's prideful, but I think he's hurt himself more by doing so.
Can this contract be undone? She looks at you, surprised, then sighs.
I've tried. I've spoken to the Dustman he did the signing with, but he's cold and chill like all the Dusties. He even lectured me on my husband, as if I had no right to try and help him.
Her lips becomes a tight, thin line, as if picturing the Dustman's face.
He was cold, cruel, he was.
Let me see what I can do. Who was the Dustman your husband signed the contract with?
Dusty called himself Gravesand. I know not his first name. He has a table at the Dustman bar in the Hive, gathering dust. I believe the place is named. You can most likely find him here, trying to get more people to sign this contract.
Updated my journal.
I know where it is. Let's see what I can do.
I won't turn away such a friendly gesture.
She seems grateful, then a weird expression returns.
But I must ask you not to let Donna ask you to do such a thing. My husband's terrible temper. And if you were to find out...
She shudders. I promise that your husband will not find out.
Thank you, stranger. I appreciate your help.
It's no trouble. I'll go see about undoing your husband's contract now.
Done.
Okay. So what if I talk to Angyar? This man looks haunted. His eyes are half-riddled, as if he had trouble sleeping, and his hair is long and unkempt. His bed is flecked with bits of dead skins and old bits of food. He doesn't seem to notice you as you approach. Greetings. The man glances up at the sound of your voice, and his slack expression vanishes. It looks like someone has lit two fires in his eyes. What be your business bargaining to my house? His eyes narrow, and his teeth clench. Get! Or I'll send you back to whatever grave you crawled for. Farewell then. The man throws a parting shot at your back. You'd best never cross my door again, you red, stinking bastard. Okay. Sorry for trying to help you.
I'm gone.
Okay. No, it's Gravesand. Large, awaiting death. Old copper eyes. Multi-Gravesand. Okay. This one. Traveler. Multi smiles as he sees you. We meet again. And how may I help you on this fine Sigilan day? He looks hopeful. Come to sign the contract, perhaps? Are you the one that signed the dead contract with Angyar? Multi frowns. He looks puzzled. Mayhap. He thinks for a moment. I do not recall the name, however. Do you have that contract with you? Multi frowns and looks into the folds of his robes. I do not normally keep the documents with me, but it may be that. Multi pulls forward a sheaf of paper from within his robes and begins leafing through documents. No, I don't have it on me. Would you like me to fetch it from one of the back rooms? Back rooms? Holy shit, back rooms! Not exactly. I would like to consult that contract. Multi looks away. Look wary. I'm afraid that is impossible. The contract is signed, settled, and bindings.
The contract is tearing the man's life apart. It is causing him distress. It is possible that he may not even be able to approach a true death with such emotion churning in his mind. Won't I choose it over for a moment? It looks like you negotiated him into a corner. I cannot. It is a matter of law, my friend. Besides, the burden lies upon the signer to overcome his own feeling in order to reach a true death. I cannot... So what you're saying, that you'll deny him the true death for the sake of a piece of parchment? Montai sighs and holds up his hands as if to placate you. Look, it is not how you are making it out to be. You obviously hold the philosophy of the Dustmen in contempt to damn the man's soul over a piece of paper. Do other members of your faction know of your conduct in this regard? If not, they soon will. Montai glares at you for a moment, opens his mouth, closes it, then opens it. By 9 hells. Wait here. He drops his voice to a whisper. And keep your bone box latched. He gives an angry scold and stomps off. Wait. A few seconds later, he returns. He's holding a dusty piece of parchment, which he gives to you. Here. He sniffs it daintily. All for a man's peace of mind. Now be gone, and nettle me with your preaching no longer. I will leave, for now. Farewell, mortal. Okay. Oh, I have a dead contract. The script parchment has a musty smell about it, like it has been stored in an attic for too long. What you can make out from the tiny, cramped writing, this document seems to be a contract between two parties. A Dustman faction man named Angyar. In exchange for 30 copper pieces, well, that's not much. Angyar has signed away the right to his corpse to the Dustmen, presumably so that they can use him as a worker in a mortuary. Oh, 30 coppers for a body after you die?
I'm gone.
That's ridiculous. Wow. Okay. I'm glad I managed to do that. Angyar's wife looks up hopefully as you approach. Were you able... Yes, I was able to get a contract from Motai. Here it is. She looks relieved and her eyes become misty. Oh, by the powers! You must be a devil in disguise to do such a thing for someone you barely know. Yeah, I'm nice. Give her the contract.
Updated my journal.
Nay. If you could show me husband the contract, see what you got for him, but don't say how. I'd appreciate it.
Very well. I show it to him then. You see, Angyar, it doesn't look any better than before. As you approach him again, he turns slowly to face you, his face tightened.
You again? Didn't you hear me first time, you pox-ridden dog? Get out of my house, and so help the powers that carve you where you stand.
I'll show him the distant contract. As you pull out the contract, the blood drains out of Angyar's face. For a moment he seems at a loss for words, then his temper quickly resurfaces.
Where'd you get that? By the powers, you best tell me.
I took it from a dustman named Motai. It has your name on it. Angyar can't seem to take his eyes from the contract.
Why'd you bring it to me?
He looks suspicious.
To ransom it?
Tear up the contract.
Updated my journal.
You tear up the parchment and Angyar's eyes follow the bits of paper as they float to the ground with a desperate look. He shudders slightly, then straightens, as if the great weight was lifted from him. He looks like he's about to thank you, then stops and stares at you suspiciously.
Nothing's free. Not in the hive cutter.
I might need a favor in the future. Could you help me?
I once sent my life to one man already. I'm not about to do it again.
He shakes his head.
Let's set out the debt now.
Very well. If you feel the need to pay me, then I could use some questions answered. Angyar nods.
Ask your question. Can I ask where you signed the Dustman contract? Perhaps it's the sheer amount of riches and wealth that surrounds you that distracted you. It's not. You have less than nothing, and I need the junk. Didn't seem to matter too much at the time where it might come from. And selling me body to the dust is a lot more honest than most work around here. What caused you to change your mind? It's just... He sighs. I saw one of them zombies on the streets a half month ago. One of them zombies that work for the Dusties, and stabbed me in my heart. I didn't make a mistake. I didn't want to be any part of that after death. We've all had our shades of mistakes. I suppose so. That's some of the questions. Do you mind if I rest here? Angyar nodded. That's the least I can do. I'll have my wife get some blankets out for you. Thanks. Okay. Very well. Okay, so I can leave now.
All right.
There's another thing I can do. I mean... Okay, so I've been on Dustmen Monument, the Mausoleum, gathering dust bar, open tomb. Okay. And now I just need to go that way. Shilandra. Hello? Blast! I almost had it this time! Don't you know it's dangerous to interrupt spellcasters while they're working a spell? Oh, luckily for you, I was only practicing. Well, what is it you want? My apologies for disturbing you. Farewell. Okay. So I can't talk to her, I suppose. And yet another interruption. A person can't even find privacy within one's his own home. Please leave before I summon the guards. Or better yet, I'll try out a new spell I've been toying with. Apologies for disturbing you. Okay. So I will stop disturbing her. Okay.
I'm gone.
Oh, no. Leave me alone. Okay, so I guess I've done everything I need to do here. No. Can't talk to him anymore. Okay, I'm gonna kill this guy. Come back. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna save here, and well, I've done pretty much everything. Probably have a quest with her later, but yeah. Okay, completed. Some quests left, and I can do them later. I will probably do district by district, if that makes sense. So yeah, I finished here, and I will probably come back later, depending on the quest I have to do. But so far, yeah, I'm using this method, and when I get the next experience, I will go back and try to hunt Pharod again. Alright, so I'm saving again. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.